Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my new studio temporary space that I'm working in. Just changing my life. Los Angeles to Pennsylvania. It has not been easy. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna distract ourselves with pretty things. So I decided to go out and go shopping and just pick up the home decor that I thought was beautiful, vintage shopping. So everything I'm gonna show you today in this haul is gonna be a combination of things I bought at the thrift store, garage sales, a barn sale, a field sale. It actually sounds like all I've been doing is shopping. I only went out a couple of times, but I found a bunch of amazing stuff. So the bright side is that there's a lot of cool stuff meant to be had here for great prices. I could never buy this stuff in California. It'd be like way too expensive, and it's just such different styles. Okay, so when I was living in LA, and what's popular in LA right now, what's kind of trendy in interior design overall is like kind of furniture from like the 70s to 80s. Like the 80s are back, like, and it's done in a good way. And like Art Deco is definitely a reference, a lot of like abstract, oversized sculptural pieces, like that's really in. And it fits in with that aesthetic. Homes that are more modernist, just open to that environment. I feel like on the East Coast, you can do it, but it's like in this just certain style of architecture, I feel like it's like fighting a little bit. So that's just, location is so important with decorating. Wherever you live is going to influence your style, just because of like the weather, the history of a place, the kind of things that are like easily available, the style of architecture. So I'm actually kind of excited to just, embrace a new style or change my style. So really, since I grew up here, I'm kind of going back to what I know and love. And everything that I'm showing you today is what I call new traditionalist. Okay. That is one of the results on my style quiz. You can take that. The link is below. It's basically like traditional, modern, fresh colors, simple shapes, minimalism, to make it actually like go to a decorator level. I love it. So much fun. Okay. So before I even show you what I got, I just really want to show you quickly a book that is super helpful and inspiring that I just picked up and I love. And it ties into the new traditionalist style. It's called Eddie Ross's The Modern Mix. And Eddie Ross used to work for Domino magazine, which is one of my absolute favorite magazines, particularly in their earlier years. And the cool thing about this book is it's actually like a reference tool. This is all of the stuff that I am finding here. And this book tells you what it's called, what to look out for, uses good language. It's always good to read books to like learn the language and, just keep educating yourself. And it's just like, it's everything. The stuff is like so neat and so pretty. So check this book out. It's from Amazon. I'll link it from my shop below if you would like to purchase it and support me. But it's like, I love it. Okay. So let's get started. Let's start. So if you don't already know my style, I would consider myself like eclectic, minimalist, glamour. I run more on the feminine side, but I like my spaces to still feel cool. I don't want them to be granny. There's like things you need to add in to make it actually cool. Okay. So the first piece is very girly. All right. This is so pretty. It's a porcelain transferware oval dish. Does have value because it's stamped on the back G607, which, I'll look up and do all that fun stuff. But it has like a gold leaf trim, which I believe it looks hand painted around the edge. This is something that I would put on my coffee table. I would put on a bedside, a dresser, just put change in it, jewelry, anything. It's just pretty. You can style this any way you want. Right now on its own, it's very feminine. But if you put it on like a black wall or in a very modern space or something, it actually becomes cool. I plan to start selling on my Instagram account. So follow me on Instagram just for updates when I actually list these pieces for sale. Okay. Second piece is very cool. It's a tin metal tray. Something about this, it just spoke to me. It's charming. Okay. Whenever you see that fake stuff in like big box stores where they're trying to replicate farmhouse, they're trying to replicate old barn stuff. It just cannot be replicated. Okay. You have to look for the real thing, or it's just really fun to find the real thing, because this tray, I love the shape. I love the color. It looks like it's been used and loved for many years. The patina is just perfect. It's got scratches on it. Super useful. Like this could be used in your bathroom on your toilet, like putting like toiletries or whatever. It could be a tray with all of your pretty perfumes. I like taking something really rustic and then pairing it with something shiny or something. It's that opposites is really the key in design. I mean, these don't exactly go together, but do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, this is, so this could go, so I just thought this was like adorable. And what you're gonna see as I start to show you all these items, you're gonna notice a lot of green and teal. For some reason, green and teal is like everywhere. And I'm like, it's a color I never really decorated with, but I'm so embracing it. I even got a green sweater the other day at a consignment shop, and the color of the green was so complementary with my skin. It's like, as you evolve in your life and your design, you really just, there's always something to be learned that you never, would have considered before. So this is actually what's kind of popular right now in interior design. Lindsay Bulkwheel, okay? She was an artist from London in the 80s, and she did all these art deco modern like mannequin heads. And so some are done by her out there and some are like done in the style of her. So I still have to do a little bit more research, but this is definitely worth something. This is so cool. And this is why I always say, like, I like white objects for styling. I just think that they're so useful in decorating because this is a very dramatic sort of look. And so imagine if this is all kind of different colors. Like the fact that it's white means that it can go, it's universal. Like this could go so many different places. And look, it's almost the size of my head. This is a good video. This is a good picture, actually. Now, can't you just see this at some just lovely dinner party in an organic-y style kitchen with just sushi or cheese board? It's like a useful, beautiful piece. And it's signed on the back. Let's see, where's the signature? It's right here. You see that? It's like etched into the ceramic. It's got a crackle finish. Again, with this turquoise color, little glaze, little shine on it. And I just thought it was so beautiful. I've always been eclectic because I just appreciate things from different styles, but there's definitely an art to putting them together, and restraint is key. In my opinion, you should only have the things in your home that you love, but like these are two totally different styles, but there's something about it that you would see this in the same home. All right, so this is the next one. Pair of metal pheasants sculptures. They're actually signed and they're worth something. And I got these at a country flea market. And I just thought they were really cool because this is the kind of stuff that looks really awesome when you're styling your shelves. I also really like the fact that they're pairs. They're handcrafted. They're signed JB2482. When you're buying things and they're like vintage, it's like the patina can't be faked. Like it looks expensive when there's variation in the texture, like this looks rich. And do you see how when you have antique things and then you just have like black and white, how it just actually kind of like, it kind of makes it look modern. It's really fun. I can't stop staring at the computer screen. Okay, beautiful platter. This is also transferware, and it just means that the pattern was transferred onto the porcelain or ceramic. This is a dish that you can just use on any surface. I'm currently using it with just holding change. I thought it was really pretty. Apparently, it's very rare to find transferware that's black and white. This can go anywhere. You could have this in a traditional space, in a vintagey space. Like, it's just pretty. I love it. And I love that it's not perfect. It's signed on the back, Athens, something and Sons. I'll look all of this stuff up before I list it, but I just think it's really pretty and I just love it. I feel like it goes with so many different things. Like, like I feel like this is the same person that buys, this, you can see this in the same house. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is something that I probably would not have purchased in Los Angeles because I just feel like, I don't know, I just didn't have the kind of home that like fit this. But anyway, it's an antique silver or silver plated. It's stamped on the bottom so I can find out which one. Silver would obviously be more expensive. And it has B engraved on it. How cool is that? It's hard with the ring light. Can you see that? Anyway, it's engraved with B. And the cool thing about this is that you can put flowers in it and it looks so elegant. It looks so elegant with roses. And it's just so pretty. And I just absolutely loved it. And one of the things that I'm really excited about curating are all of my dishes and glassware. That is like a master class in itself. That would be a really fun class actually to make. But don't think you have to just go get basic everything from like Target or something for your dishware. Like you can do goblets and glasses and mugs and little side dishes and linen napkins and your silverware, and they can all be different but going together. It's kind of like, how when you create like a really cool bar moment, like finding and selecting all of those things are part of the joy of like a creative home. So I think this looks so pretty. I just absolutely love it. I love the patina. It could be like polished to be perfect, but I think it's absolutely perfect as is. So I didn't thrift these, but once I got that little coffee pot, my mom pulled these out, and these are sugar, what is it called? Sugar. Yeah, I don't even, we don't even live like this. It's sugar bowl, antique silver sugar bowl. And they're so pretty. Okay. So this on a table in the summertime with beautiful flowers in them and all your dishware and tablecloths and linen napkins and pretty twinkly lights or whatever. So gorgeous. And I just love all of this stuff. So I don't even want to sell these. My mom says I should sell the stuff I love the most, because that's actually how you create like a really good store. She's probably right, but I need my own place like immediately. I also got a set of actually 5 beautiful etched glass goblets with gold trim detail. I think they're so pretty. And I had mentioned before that I was really into getting or starting, like designing a little bar cart or whatever. So I just picked these up. They weren't very expensive, and I just love the look of them. Not sure if I'm going to get into selling glassware just because of the breakage. However, my mom does want me to sell this cute little set of 6 milk glass vintage goblets set on a square pedestal. So darling. I feel like these would be totally perfect for Thanksgiving dinner. And look at the little texture that each one has. Okay, so you've got the square base, the little pedestal, and then you've got this like fingerprint. You can see the texture. It's like a little fingerprint into the glass pattern around this part, almost like strawberry, but like magnified as well. A lot of details, but 6 of these, like these are kind of like chic. I love it. Okay, next part of the haul are 2 green vases I got completely separately. I told you it's all about green right now. And I was like, why is green keep like attracting itself to me? And I was like, hey, money is green, nature's green, growth is green. And Lord knows I'm going through a growth period right now, spiritually, mentally, financially, physically, just, ugh. Oh, it's Japan. Andrea by Sadek, made in Japan. And this is a hand-painted ceramic vase with like kind of a gold leaf paint on it. And it's just very pleasant, beautiful colors. This is like one of the things I really like a lot. It's got a weight to it. It's so beautiful. And it just looks really, really good just on a shelf, like on its own. And I feel like I love it. It's so pretty. And then this is a different style, slightly different style. So less glamorous, very charming, perfect condition. Both are in perfect condition. This one has kind of a rooster sort of farmhouse pictorial sort of imagery with plants, and like it's just very sweet. And the white here has a little bit of gray in it, so it's a little bit more maybe rustic pared down than the other one, which is more glamorous. Okay, so the last one is the best one. I'm super excited about this find. I'm not selling it. I just love it. Mid-century modern glass globe light. It's got a little switch here on and off. Has really good lighting, moody lighting in the room. I love this kind of stuff. Adding in this to a traditional home, strategically adding in modern pieces like this helps break it up and make it cool and fresh. So I'm absolutely obsessed with this. This is so cool. And like, look, when you put something super feminine in a room and then you got this modern thing, it like balances it out, like it makes it interesting and dynamic. And I'm all about the opposites here. So I am using this in my room. There's like an antique desk there. It's like a dark brown. Then I have this on the floor underneath that, because you can't put it on top, underneath it, but it just looks really cool. So those are my finds. I hope you like them. Definitely follow me on Instagram if you want to be updated on what I'm doing like every day, and also when I list these things for sale. I'm probably going to sell them on my Instagram account. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, what's your style? Are you new traditionalist? Did you take the style quiz? All that good stuff. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.